Good evening. Thank you very much, Judah. Welcome, parents, friends, administrators, teachers, and students. We are here this evening to honor some of the finest students that Vineland High School has to offer, specifically in the field of music. Many programs honor students for their accomplishments, but this is the only honor society that recognizes students for their accomplishments in individual and ensemble musical performance. The group of students that are sitting before you have displayed their talents in vocal and instrumental ensembles and music classes at Vineland High School. But their performances stretch far beyond the stages of our school. They display their hard work and talent at churches and temples, athletic fields, senior citizen centers, community parks, main streets, and events and performance venues throughout the East Coast. In addition, their music activities, they continue to maintain excellent academic records, participate in clubs and activities, volunteer in the community, participate in organized sports, take care of family members, and still find time to spend with their friends. These are truly some of the finest that Vineland has to offer. Tonight's event is a student-centered ceremony. I would like to introduce to you the VHS musicians that were elected Tri-M chapter officers. They will be leading the ceremony. They are Ryan Madera, Jeremy Flores, our vice president, our secretary, Anthony Gonzalez, our historian, Kim Preet-Carr, our treasurer, Austin Nordberg, and our membership chairperson, Olivia Matthias. I'm Lori Cummines. I am the department chair for the Visual and Performing Arts Department. I'm joined this evening by my fellow music teachers, Mr. Feliciano. Mr. Nieder could not be with us tonight, Mr. Sikorsky, and Mr. Thomas. I would like to begin the induction ceremony by introducing to you the Tri-M National Music Honor Society, chapter number 2303 at Vineland High School President, Ryan Madera.
Parents, family, friends, invited guests, and fellow students, we welcome you to this important occasion. This evening, we will formally initiate 123 students that have fulfilled all of the requirements necessary to become active members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society at Vineland High School. We will also recognize our senior members as alumni members of this chapter. At this time, I will ask Austin Nordberg and Olivia Matthias, our chapter treasurer and membership chairperson, to present the requirements for student membership.
Candidates for membership have been carefully selected by the music faculty at Vineland High School. All candidates must be current member of a curricular music class at Vineland High School. They were considered on one of the 5 points of distinction: scholarship, character, cooperation, leadership, and service. We believe that scholarship represents scholastic achievement and open-mindedness towards knowledge and truth. The minimum grade requirement for candidacy is a 90 average in all music classes and a 70 average in all classes combined for the first semester of the school year.
We believe that character emphasizes a devotion to high ideals and recognizes no barrier between people of diverse backgrounds. We believe that cooperation teaches us friendliness and the true spirit of getting along with others. We believe that leadership guides us to greater undertakings, and lastly, we believe that service encourages assistance and kindness to others. Families were informed that their student musician was recommended for membership in this honor society and were given certain prescribed duties to be completed during a period of preparation for active membership. Before candidates could become members, they were required to demonstrate their musicianship skills, perform a solo, or participate in an ensemble piece.
We will now instruct the candidates as to the meaning of our name of our honor society. The Tri-M name was derived from the original name of our honor society, Modern Music Masters. The first M signifies the word modern. Our chapter vice president will explain this first letter.
That which is new in any age is called modern. It is only when we look back, descriptions such as old, classical, or romantic are given to those art forms that had formerly been accepted as modern. Let us remember that we should study the past to effectively plan our future. This is a youth organization, and with each succeeding year, its membership will be made up of young people such as you. Our society will, therefore, never grow old, but will be eternally modern.
The second M signifies the word music. Our chapter historian will explain this word.
Music is the art of sound that expresses ideas and emotions in significant forms such as through elements of rhythm, melody, harmony, and color. Music was present even before there was a written language, and from that time to the present, it has been a source of communication. Music is a universal language.
The third letter M signifies the word masters. In the art field, the custom has been given to the title master to those that have achieved a high degree of proficiency. You have completed your term as a candidate for student membership. You have been instructed in the significance of the society, and you have completed the duties that you have been assigned. As a master, you now have increased opportunities to serve your school and community. A Tri-M member is one who sets a good example, is always willing to assist those students who are striving to better themselves in our music department, and is always one who remembers that true honor brings responsibility. Because of the deep significance of the society, members of the Tri-M must be carefully chosen. May you accept this honor of membership and the responsibility that is now vested in you, and wear your emblem pin with pride. We know that you will continue to practice and uphold the precepts of the society as a member. Our secretary will now explain the meaning of the Tri-M membership emblem.
The Tri-M emblem was designed to symbolize the function and purpose of the society. The music staff symbolizes music, and 5 lines represent the 5 points of distinction on which candidates are selected. The lyre and scroll represent the members' proficiency and service in the field of music. The triplet figure in the form of an M symbolizes the 3 M's in the name Modern Music Masters, from which this honor society's name was derived.
Will all candidates for student membership please rise and recite the society's pledge to show their willingness to carry out the principles of the Tri-M Music Honor Society? We, members of the Vineland High School Music Department, in order to foster a greater continued interest and desired excellence in music performance, to encourage appreciation and awareness in listening to music, to promote wider opportunities for sharing joy through music, both within our school and within our community, to advance the spirit of good music and musical knowledge, and to enhance the reputation of our school as a center for musical enrichment, accept the honor now granted us. It is my pleasure to present you with your Tri-M membership card and certificate.
The following candidates for student membership have qualified to become new members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. As your name is read, please come forward to receive your card and certificate and then return to your seat. David Acevedo. Maria Alberto Ramirez. Sofia Amato. Tristan Andre. Xavier Inglero. Jelana Balderas. Junior Bautista. Marco Bateta. Dominic Bosco. Nathaniel Carter, Margarita Castro Contino, Nora Cleary, Omar Colon, Adam Consalo, Jay Crump, Evelyn Cruz, Sydney Cruz, Maria Hernandez, Talia Howard, Rasan Jeffrey, Emily Jimenez, Henry Johnson, Owen Jones, Zaria Jones, Michael Kaganziv, Aurora Kohansky, Jediva Landell, Mariana Lopez, Vidal Cruz, Rachel Davis, Vistani de Jesus, William Delgado, Antonia de Mateo, Connor DeRocco, Quason Dixon, Brianna Drummond, Camila Francisco Hernandez, Wendy Frierson, Cami Fuentes, Esteban Garcia, Matthew Garcelano, Avery Gay, Jose Gil Marrero, Patrick Gilbert, Nicoletta Giuliani, Denise Gonzalez, Jeremy Gonzalez, Olivia Griggs, Khalid Gross, Autumn Hare, Ignatius Halpin, Robert Halpin, Morgan Harrell Alvarez, Connor Harris, Emiliano Hernandez, I already said these. Maria Hernandez, Talia Howard, Rasan Jeffrey, Emily Jimenez, Henry Johnson, Owen Jones, Zaria Jones, Michael Kaganziv, Aurora Kohansky, Jediva Landell, Mariana Lopez, Jonathan Magnan, Samuel Manguera, Keishla Martel Matos, Jacole McBride, Elijah McAuliffe, Brandy Medina Zavala, Michaela Mendez, Isaac Miguel, Neilani Morales, Victoria Negron, Elizabeth Nieves, Pedro Noguez Perez, Tyla Nottingham, Ricardo Nunez, Eve Ortiz, Martin Osorio Rosada, Byron Pabon Perez, Sofia Pepe, Ronnie Perez Batista, Alec Raimondi, Caden Rios, Janique Rivera, Nelson Rivera, Bonira Robles Ramos, Leroy Rodriguez, Estefani Rosas Vera, Trey Rosas, Casey Roseman, Jillian Schultz, Evgenia Seradiuk, Hazel Sierra, Juliana Manioto, Deshaun Telfair, Mackenzie Tirado, Iriani Torres, Jonathan Vaquero Porras, Juliana Vasquez, Jocelyn Vega, Carlos Villanueva Vega, Judah Walters, and Stephen Zaraco.
Now we're gonna go over there. Now you fish with me, and you go down. You guys are good?
The following members have continued their membership in the Tri-M Music Honor Society and have become distinguished members of chapter number 2303. As each member's name is read, please rise and come forward to receive your certificate of continued membership and your pin. Jose Angulo Chala, Raul Arriaga, Dezani Calderon, Vito Sensuolo, John Covert, Jennifer Cruz Lopez, Daisy Cruz, Gilberto Cuevas, Destiny de la Cruz, Tristan de Leon, Emery Guzman, Richard Holmes, Ryan Pollock, Joshua Reyes, Layla Robinson, Erica Rosado, Juliana Trangon, Amber Turner, Jenny Vargas Bautista, Gabriela Vega, Cynthia Velasquez. Congratulations.
So at this time, we are going to recognize our officers. Some are new, some are returning. Our chapter president, Ryan Madera. Great. Thank you, Austin. Our vice president, Jeremy Flores. Our historian, Kim Preetkar. And our treasurer, Austin Norberg. Our membership chairperson, Olivia Matthias. And finally, our secretary, who did a great job with those names, Anthony Gonzalez. Good reflexes.
I now officially welcome you as new and continuing members of chapter number 2303 of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. May you remember this occasion and strive to live up to the aims and ideals of this organization.
It is my pleasure to read the congratulatory message from the Tri-M Music Honor Society National Leadership to the new members of Chapter 2303. Congratulations on your induction into the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Your nomination for membership is based on your musicianship, academic qualification, and demonstrated leadership. You may take great pride in this achievement, which unites you with thousands of other student members throughout the world. As you were instructed during the presentation ceremony, we should study the past to effectively prepare for our future. With that thought in mind, you are now in the unique position of being able to pass on the torch of your musical knowledge to your colleagues and future beneficiaries of the musical arts. May you wear your patch and your Tri-M pin with pride and dignity as you continue to demonstrate the value of music in your life and share your gift with your school and community. Welcome to the Tri-M family. Sincerely, Mackie V. Spradley, President, National Association for Music Education.
On behalf of the Tri-M Music Honor Society, I want to thank our chapter founder, Mr. William McDevitt, our advisor, Ms. Lori Cummines, and her colleagues, Mr. Feliciano, Mr. Nieder, Mr. Sikorsky, and Mr. Thomas, our chapter officers, and all who have made the induction ceremony a success. We also appreciate the attendance of our parents, family members, and guests. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you, and have a good night.